Before the carnival unfolds, morning leaned on painted walls, through narrow streets and archway halls. The windows opened one by one to welcome flags and early sun. Thin shadows cross the square below, with coats that move like lines in flow. Sharp noses cut the morning air as ribbons fluttered everywhere. Shopkeepers swept the stone with care, confetti drifted here and there. A baker stacked bright sugared rings and hummed of strange and festive things. From balconies came cloth and lace, red and blue in every place, and all the town seemed dressed to rise into a brighter set of skies. Morning ribbons over Cento fly, soft as color in the sky, soft as laughter not yet loud, waiting in the growing crowd. Morning ribbons over stone tell the town it's not alone, for every door and every lane will bloom in Carnival again. A dog slipped lightly through the square, then stopped to sniff the sugared air. A child pressed close against a rail, already lost inside the tale. The bell tower watched in silver light, as if it knew by noon tonight the town would wear a different face, and joy would move from place to place. Nothing grand had started yet, but wonder had already met the first bright hour, the first warm sign that this would be no ordinary time. Morning ribbons over Cento fly, soft as color in the sky, soft as laughter not yet loud, waiting in the growing crowd. Morning ribbons over stone tell the town it's not alone, for every door and every lane will bloom in Carnival again. Soft whistling through the waking day, the parade is on its way. The square drifts slowly into light, into banners, silk and bright, paper flowers, painted poles, and masks with long and secret souls. Tall figures passed in coats of green, with gloves as pale as porcelain. Their narrow waists and careful feet turned every corner into Theater Street. a tailor brought a velvet cape. A hatter shaped a moonlit shape. A vendor tied bright sweets with thread and laid them on a lacquered red. The fountains wore confetti dust. The shutters gleamed with polished rust, and from the upper windows fell a hum that felt like some old spell. The square dresses in color now, with laughter folded in its bow, with ribbons tied from wall to wall, and carnival inside it all. The square dresses in color bright, to greet the turning of the light, and every arch and every stair feels lighter than it did before. One long-faced man in amber shoes practiced little comic moves. A girl in silver, thin and tall, pinned a tiny mask and shawl. The clarinet began somewhere, soft and winding through the air, and all the town began to lean toward the hour it had foreseen. No king arrived, no grand command, only joy made close by hand, with cloth, with sound, with work, with grace, and bright anticipation in each face. The square dresses in color now, with laughter folded in its bow, with ribbons tied from wall to wall, and carnival inside it all. The square dresses in color bright, to greet the turning of the light, and every arch and every stair feels lighter than it did before. By noon the square was dressed and warm, ready for its splendid form. From the avenue they came, with painted smiles and paper flame, great rolling figures wild and tall, turning every street into a hall. A giant moon with blinking eyes, a paper prince in bright disguise, a laughing beast in satin red, lifted joy above each head. The crowd leaned close, then leaned again, as wheels rolled slow through light and wind. Confetti burst like colored rain, and children shouted every name. Long shadow people, thin and proud, waved from platforms to the crowd. Their sharp noses and gloved hands seemed born for these theatrical lands. When the floats entered the town, every careful face broke down into wonder, into cheer, into everything carnival is here. When the floats entered the square, color took the air, and every window, every stone felt brighter than it had ever known. A dog beneath the folding chair barked once at all that painted air, and sat as if he understood that absurdity could still be good. From balconies the elders smiled at every giant, fool and child, and all the bells and brass and feet made the whole old city beat. No sermon here, no silent wall, just joy made large enough for all, a moving dream of cloth and frame that gave the town another name. When the floats enter the town, every careful face broke down into wonder, into cheer, into everything. Carnival is here. When the floats enter the square, color took the air, and every window, every stone felt brighter than it had ever known. And under drifting paper light, the town stepped fully into bright. By afternoon the sky was filled with paper colors soft and wild, confetti turning in the air like tiny birds from everywhere. Above the bell tower it flew in golden pink and cobalt blue, and every long thin face below looked briefly touched by colored snow. The musicians near the square poured bright rhythm through the air. A trumpet laughed, a clarinet cried, and dancers spun from side to side. Sharp-nosed masks in velvet white, tall silhouettes in pure delight, moved through the square with comic grace, as if the town had changed its face. Confetti above the bell tower spins, over coats and painted grins, over gloves and carnival eyes, over stone and open skies. Confetti above the old town flows, where the afternoon wind blows, till even the quiet walls can seem part of one bright endless dream. A child caught red within his sleeve, a grandmother tucked blue in hers, a clown-faced man with paper rose bowed low beneath his pointed nose. The bells rang out but could not hold the flying scraps of green and gold, for all the day was made to move, to scatter joy from roof to roof. Some beauty shouts, some beauty falls, Some beauty dances off the walls, and some arrives in paper light to make the daylight feel like night. Confetti above the bell tower spins over coats and painted grins, over gloves and carnival eyes, over stone and open skies. Confetti above the old town flows, where the afternoon wind blows, till even the quiet walls can seem part of one bright endless dream. And still the paper colors turned, like everything the city learned. After the bright parade had passed, the square grew gentler at the last. The paper scraps along the stones looked like soft stars the town had thrown. The floats rolled slowly out of sight, still holding bits of painted light. And all the long thin carnival faces seemed softer in the evening spaces. A vendor closed his sugared stand, still glitter clinging to his hands. A child asleep on someone's arm still wore half a mask for charm. The bell tower kept the fading blue, while lanterns wove the streets anew. And every arch and every stair held the ghost of color there. After the bright parade was gone, the town still wore its softened song, in paper light and quiet feet, in all the ways the old stones keep. After the bright parade had passed, the joy remained, though not as fast. And all the strange and elegant day stayed in the air, though gone away. The dog curled near a folded chair, someone hummed the brass refrain there. An old thin man in velvet coat unpinned the ribbon from his throat. The square no longer roared with cheer, but something beautiful stayed near, as if the town beneath the glow had learned another way to show. Not every wonder stays in sight, some belong to leaving light, to the hush that follows sound, and the confetti on the ground. After the bright parade was gone, the town still wore its softened song, in paper light and quiet feet, in all the ways the old stones keep. After the bright parade had passed, the joy remained, though not as fast. And all the strange and elegant day stayed in the air, though gone away. there. After the bright parade had passed, the square grew gentler at the last. The paper scraps along the stones looked like soft stars the town had thrown. The floats rolled slowly out of sight, still holding bits of painted light. And all the long thin carnival faces seemed softer in the evening spaces. A vendor closed his sugared stand, still glitter clinging to his hands. A child asleep on someone's arm still wore half a mask for charm. The bell tower kept the fading blue, while lanterns woke the streets anew. And every arch and every stair held a ghost of color there. After the bright parade was gone, the town still wore its softened song, in paper light and quiet feet, in all the ways the old stones keep. After the bright parade had passed, the joy remained, though not as fast. And all the strange and elegant day stayed in the air, though gone away. A dog curled near a folded chair, someone hummed the brass refrain there. An old thin man in velvet coat unpinned the ribbon from his throat. The square no longer roared with cheer, but something beautiful stayed near, as if the town beneath the glow had learned another way to show. Not every wonder stays in sight, some belong to leaving light, to the hush that follows sound, and the confetti on the ground. After the bright parade was gone, the town still wore its softened song, in paper light and quiet feet, in all the ways the old stones keep. After the bright parade had passed, the joy remained, though not as fast. And all the strange and elegant day stayed in the air, though gone away. Whistling through the lantern air, the carnival is still there.